Good day, I'm Stephen McHugh, and this is your JIS News for Wednesday, August 3. Jamaica will not support deep-sea mining in the international seabed area without a suitable regulatory framework being in place. That stance was confirmed on Monday by Minister of Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith. She was addressing the International Seabed Authority special commemorative session for the 40th anniversary of the adoption of the Montego Bay Convention. She points out that the adoption of the Montego Bay Convention is significant as it serves as a best practice for the governance of global common areas. Mrs. Johnson-Smith says the island remains committed to developing a sound, stringent, balanced and comprehensive regulatory framework for the future development of deep-sea mining in the international seabed area. This, she says, will be guided by the best available science, focused on safeguarding the common heritage of humankind. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has given instructions for a working group to convene and look at the issue of discharge into the Rio Cobre River in St. Catherine. The directive follows a recent suspected chemical spill from bauxite and alumina company Windalco, which resulted in the death of freshwater animals and a pungent smell coming from the Rio Cobre. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Matthew Samuda, provided details on the working group during a recent multi-stakeholder visit. He says the working group will look at developments along the course of the river and ensure that recommendations put forward will provide a permanent fix to deal with all users of the waterway. A full assessment will also be done to implement other protocols, including the building of effluent reservoirs.
I want to assure the public that significant and strong action will be taken to make sure that the consequences of this are felt. Beyond that, we're going to take a very structured, systematic approach to protect the Rio Cobre going forward.
Senator Samuda adds that the Ministries of Health and Labor will also provide support for persons who may have suffered illness or disruption to their livelihoods due to the incident. In the meantime, Minister Samuda says government will be seeking to recoup funds from an environmental performance bond with Windalco to deal with the river pollution. The minister says the bond, which covers environmental breaches and impacts, currently stands at $115 million and will be used to correct the damage caused. He has also revealed plans to significantly increase environmental fines under the Natural Resources Conservation Authority (NRCA) Act. Amendments to the act are to be tabled in Parliament after the summer break.
The government is assuring the people of Jamaica that the issue of low fines will come to an end this year, in our 60th year. We won't continue like this where people can put this as a cost of doing business. But we're also assuring the public that we will draw down on the environmental performance bond proportionately.
In other news, the Ministry of Health and Wellness is urging the public to continue practicing infection prevention and control measures such as hand washing, mask wearing, and social distancing. The call comes against Tuesday's confirmation of the presence of 2 new COVID-19 virus strains on the island. Genome sequencing performed at the University of the West Indies confirmed the presence of the Omicron BA4 and BA5 variants from 87 samples tested between May 13 and July 11. National epidemiologist Dr. Karen Webster-Carr says the Omicron BA5 variant was present in 9% of the samples, while the BA4 variant was observed in 6%. Dr. Webster-Carr is warning that there may be an increase in the number of COVID-19 cases as the subvariants, which are mostly prevalent globally, are highly transmissible. The Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries is moving forward with its plan for a soil fertility mapping project to improve soil management, conservation, and guidance on the island. To complement this drive, a soil database is also being created to provide up-to-date information on the availability of fertile soil around the island and support land investment profiles. Portfolio Minister Pernell Charles Jr. gave an update on Saturday at the Denby Agricultural, Industrial and Food Show opening ceremony. He says the soil database will help enhance technical research services provided to farmers.
In addition to the soil database, Jamaica will be pushing to have a strong seed bank. Big part of food security is being able to have what you need to grow.
And finally, interim measures have been put in place to ease overcrowding at the Kingston branch of the Criminal Records Office. The move is to have a separate location for the collection of police records and to have more persons apply online rather than in person. Head of the Police Force Major General Anthony Anderson says the online application platform is now in operation.
You can access this online system by visiting the resource section of our website at jcf.gov. police.jm. We have also established a police certificate collection center at the Police Officers Club located at 34 Hope Road. These two adjustments have improved our efficiency and reduced the crowding at the Duke Street offices.
Major General Anderson was speaking at the Jamaica Constabulary Force's monthly press briefing yesterday. He said the process was still being refined and urged persons to exercise patience during the transition. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Stephen McHugh. Thanks for watching.